Hello, welcome to A Crow in Her Garden. It is seed starting time, and right now I am going to go over the peppers that I'm going to be planting and show you how to plant pepper seeds. It's very easy. This is seed starting mix that I have put down into these 72 count seed cell trays, and I put it in there and then watered it in and then put it more on top and watered it so it is super moist and ready for the seeds. And I'm just going to go over the varieties that I'm growing this year really quick. This is a new variety that I'm growing for the first time. This is banana peppers. I love banana peppers, and my son and my husband also like them. I'm hoping that I'll have a lot to can. I love the pickled banana peppers, like on sandwiches and other things. So I'm excited to see how these do. The next variety that I'm going to grow, which I grew last year, is Ashe County Pimento peppers. They are so sweet and delicious. They make the best pimento cheese, or just eating them fresh in salads, or you can basically use them just like you would a sweet bell pepper. Very, very good. A new seed I'm growing is Craig's Grande jalapeno. Last year I grew the Tam jalapeno, which is supposedly a milder variety of jalapenos, but it was still a little spicy. But I wanted to get a bigger jalapeno because the Tam jalapenos were pretty small, about the size of my index finger, maybe even my pinky. Some of them, they were very small. So I want to get some bigger jalapenos so that if I wanted to make jalapeno poppers, I can do that. So this is the variety I'm growing this year. Another variety I grew last year that did phenomenal was the California Wonder. I ended up having some red and some of them were yellow. So it'll be interesting to see what I get this year. Very, very delicious. And the last pepper I'm going to be growing is Poblano. I only had 2 plants last year, and I wished I had more because they were very good. I used them in Mexican food. I roasted and peeled and pureed a bunch of them to add to Mexican rice and other things. Very good. A little spicy, but a very smoky flavor. So now all I'm going to do now is show you how to plant some pepper seeds really quick. And remember, the rule when you're planting seeds is however big the seed is how deep you want to plant it. So if your seeds are very tiny, you're only going to put them in the soil just a little bit. You don't want to take a seed that's the size of a grain of sand and bury it an inch deep, because it will not have enough energy to reach the surface of the soil. So this is the banana pepper seeds. I'm not sure if you guys can see them. But so they're pretty big. So I'm going to be planting these about a 1/4 of an inch deep, because that's about how wide they are. So let me make sure I'm planting these in the right spot. Yes, right here. So these are the banana pepper seeds, and I use a chopstick. You can use a pencil. I've seen people use a Sharpie and just make a little divot in the soil. And just so that I am sure that I will get a plant in each plug, I'm planning to put 2 seeds per plug, and then once they sprout, I will thin them down to just 1 plant per plug. Now these plugs, these seed starting trays are very small. They are only meant for starting seeds. So really once your plant starts growing and it gets its first true set of leaves, they will have to be potted up into something bigger. And I have 2-inch plant pots that I will be potting these up in, and they will be good to stay in those until they go out in the garden. So that is basically it. You just cover them back over, tamp it down a little bit, and I will probably water these again one more time. Pepper seeds can take a while to germinate, up to 2 weeks. One thing that you can do to help speed up the germination is to get a heat mat. It's meant for plants. I think my heat mat is like a Vigo heat mat or something like that, but it's a mat that it's like a heating pad, and you lay it underneath and set your seed starting tray over it. But then once the seeds have germinated, you turn it off because your plants won't need it anymore, but it does help speed up the germination. You want to keep them watered, but you don't want to soak them. So just if you can tell that your soil is very, very dry, I actually tend to favor bottom watering, where I just kind of lift up the thing and then water down here just so that there's water in the bottom without soaking the trays up. But that's all it is to plant pepper seeds. Very easy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will give you an update when the seeds have sprouted. Have a wonderful day.